Hi, in this video today we're going to be unboxing the Pandora Box 5S, also known as the Pandora Key 5S. It's basically a clone of the original Pandora box. So it's an all-in-one arcade machine that you just plug into your TV or monitor, and it comes with the controllers built into it, so then you'll have 999 games to play with nothing else apart from this and a TV. Right, okay, let's see what's inside. Right, so we have an instruction booklet here. There's very little information with this, so it's the sort of thing where you're going to have to watch YouTube videos if you're stuck on anything. Right, we've got a couple of spare buttons with it. I'm going to go into all the measurements just in a little while. It comes with a VGA cable and also a HDMI cable. And it also comes with a USB male to male cable, because basically you can actually use this to connect up to your PC if you want to connect up a controller to your PC. We have a power supply with it. The power supply is outputting 12 volts at 3 amps, so 3000 milliamps. Now with this particular one, it came with this particular lead here, which is no good for me because I live in the UK. So I'm going to have to use an adapter to convert this to UK, or I have a spare one of these lying around so I can just use one of these instead. And there it is. That's the box empty. So it comes well packed. Nice foam wrapped all the way around it. Right, so as you can see we've got two joysticks for two players. So player 1 over on the left hand side and player 2 over here. There's not a huge amount of room, so similar to an arcade game from years ago, you're going to be quite close to each other. So first of all, let's do a few measurements. 22 centimetres is about 220 millimetres. Height off around, looks to be about 5.5 centimetres. Let's just see if it goes up at the back, a little bit taller at the back. So including the legs, you're looking at about 7 centimetres, so 70 millimetres. It does come with rubberised feet on the bottom to stop it from sliding around the place. If you want to gain access to the inside, you have 3 screws here. The width of it is 64 centimetres, so 640 millimetres. Now the buttons themselves look to be around about 32 millimetres, and the smaller ones up here look to be about 26 millimetres. The joysticks are approximately, I'd say about 6.5 centimetres high, and the diameter of them, again, this is just approximately about 35 millimetres, so about 3.5 centimetres. Now, as far as the gate's concerned, you can see it's just circular, so it's not octagonal, it's not a square gate. It just goes round in a circle. Now you will be able to replace these buttons and the joysticks with something else if you want to. Right, let's have a look at the back of it. So we've got a fan on the side of it here, and we've got a speaker over on this side. It's just one mono speaker. On and off, we've got the power supply that goes into here, so 12 volts at 5 amps, but yet on the actual power supply it does say 12 volts at 3 amps. So obviously it doesn't need the whole 5 amps. HDMI out, VGA out, audio out, so you can plug your headphones into there or separate speakers if you don't want to rely on this. Or for example, if you're using VGA, then you're going to have to either rely on the speaker built in here, or you're going to have to plug this from here into your TV. Obviously with HDMI you're going to get sound and picture, but VGA is just going to be picture. You've got your volume here for the actual speaker built into here, and then you've got 2 USB ports here. You can't plug anything into this, for example like other game controllers, or you can't plug in your little USB drive to put games onto it. This is purely to use the USB to USB cable, the USB male to male cable, to connect it up to, for example, your PC if you want to play Steam games on it. It will work, but you're going to have to configure it to work. It just won't work straight away. You have to set it up to work. We have a little button here which is a settings button, and that's where you can change the difficulty in the games, and also where you can take off certain features, or if you want to remove games from the list, etc. Right, and on it we have a little protective cover, so let's just peel that off now. Right, but you can see the finish there looks nice. Very reflective. But yeah, it's okay for fingerprints. So the top is a nice thick acrylic top. I'm not sure if you can actually change the insert or not. It looks to be glued in. Yeah, it doesn't look like it looks like you can peel it, but I think I'm going to damage it. So it looks like you have to stick with the cover art that you get with it. And we have a metal box here, so this is made out of metal. So it's quite robust and it looks relatively well made. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Bye now.